Yo, what's up, boys? Stoic Tang with another YouTube video, and we haven't been posting a lot recently. It's because I've been busy with AP exams and training for my sports. In general, just busy with my life. Something that's not very indifferent to what I've been doing, but let's try and crank out more videos, because a Stoic Tang video takes around 10 minutes. So let's start off today. I want to start off talking about how you have to take every day for what it is. You take every day for the outcomes of it. You take every single thing to and for what it is. You never try and look past the picture. Never try and look a little bit deeper than you're supposed to look. You know what I mean? You don't need to look at the fine details and remember every single detail of every single day. You take it for what it is. You look at the days that pass. Let's say you summarize the day. What did I do good? Remember those things of what you did good. Keep those in your heart. And whatever thing you didn't do good, you just throw it away. You take it for what it is. You only look at the good side and try to remember the good sides, the good times, the good things that happen. Because when you try to look a little bit deeper into each day, to look a little bit deeper to a conversation you have with somebody, to look a little bit deeper with an outcome that happened, to look a little bit deeper with how I could have done something, how I regret not doing something, the day is over. You just take it for what it is. Because the next opportunity is waiting for you in that corner. It's like a superpower. Like when you play Mario, you hit your head on that yellow block. A superpower comes out as time goes. More of those superpowers and more of those power-ups are going to show up. And those power-ups are otherwise called opportunities in our life. We get countless opportunities, but that's as time goes. It doesn't all just come in one day. It doesn't all just come in 1 week. Opportunities come and go. So like I was saying, as opportunities fall by, cross us by as time goes by, we must take them, grasp them, and make the best of what we could. Make the best of what this opportunity can show to us, can teach us, and can help us move forward. Every single opportunity is only placed in front of you once you've put in that work. Because sometimes opportunities don't just show up at your door. You know what I mean? You have to be working hard for something. You have to be trying to be the best version of you. You have to be always seeking to learn, always seeking to grow, always seeking to become stronger, always seeking to become faster. No matter what you do, try and get better in that. Then the opportunities will show. Truly, you won't be disappointed. By working hard, you won't be disappointed. Truthfully, you could be working so hard, so much harder than you are right now. But as long as it's as hard as you can work, and you believe that in your mind, that I have been working as hard as I could, with the circumstances I have, with the time slots that I'm allotted, am I working as hard as I need to? Am I working as hard as I can? And if you believe that you are trying your best, then that's all it takes. That's all you need. Working as hard as you can and performing the best you can is all that matters. Because, like I said, you take each day for what it is. You've done your best. And you take that for what it is. Now, I want to shift this video into something else. I want to shift that video into the people who have divine hunger in their bodies, in their minds. People who have divine hunger are always seeking for more, are always seeking to be better, are always seeking to learn, are always seeking to grow faster, stronger, longer, fat. They're always seeking. And this mentality is actually a beneficial one. Do you want this thing as bad as you want to breathe? That is a repeated quote that I've heard so many times. But it's a true one. If you want it as bad as you want to breathe, literally no one else could catch up to you. I'm sidetracking off the point. The point is, you can be proud for your accomplishment, but you should always be hungry for more. You should always be hungry for getting that little edge over other people. You should always be hungry to keep achieving. Because once you reach that level of divine accomplishment, you never want to let it go. You know what I mean? Once you reach a level of accomplishment, you ask yourself and you think to yourself, I can't ever live without that. Because that feeling of accomplishing something, that feeling of crushing my goals, that feeling inside of you is irreplaceable. You're not gonna find it in a woman, in a person, another person. You're not gonna find it by not working hard. You're not gonna find it if you just wake up one day and you're gonna have that feeling. You cannot find it. You can work hard for it, yes, but you will not find it out of the blue. You know what I mean? And that's a really important thing in this life. Hunger. Let's talk about something else too. This specific part of life that I want to talk about is always be open. And what I mean by open. What do you mean by open? What does that mean? So you have to be open to growth. You have to be open to feedback. You have to be open to learn. You know why? Because there's always somebody more wise than you. There's always an opinion that's better than yours. There's always a person that knows what they're doing more than you. And since you're a human, and since we're all humans on this planet, there's always new ways and more ways to learn and grow. Like inventions, they've gotten only more and more significant to making our lives easier, right? And if you never develop the sense of being open, then you cannot advance in this life. You must be open to change, open to learning, open to growth. Because as humans, we are going to learn for the rest of our lives. We are going to be growing for the rest of our lives. You must be open. Every single piece of feedback, every single opinion, take it, but don't take it to heart. You take it and you kind of like you mush it apart and you see what you can take from it. What can I take from this opinion? What can I take from this little piece of feedback? Oh, I can add this part into my life. Oh, I can add a better mindset into my life. Oh, I can add this comment about my weight to start working harder. Oh, I could work harder on my specific class. You know, you take all these ingredients of feedback and you put it in your mind. Use that feedback to grow. Use that feedback to learn. Because the more you learn, the more knowledgeable you are. Quite literally. But if you're not open to learning, if you're not open to the comments, then how will you learn? How will you know what other people are trying to say to you? You must try and understand people. They're saying something to you because they actually want you to know. They want you to know what they mean. But sometimes the message is sent through a gun. The message is sent through a pigeon. And it's either sometimes too harsh, sometimes we miss the pigeon, sometimes we don't get the message completely. So take that feedback, try and crush it, and listen to what it's telling you. Listen to where it's coming from, and listen to see if you can use some of that valuable information to become the person you need to become, to learn from the little details of what is this person trying to tell me? What are they trying to make me learn? And what will they teach me? Use that for every single person and every interaction, and trust me, you will live this earth on an elevated type of level, an elevated type of experience. Every single thing you think about and every single thing that's said to you has a meaning. You take those meanings and you take the feedback to see what it's meant to be. I hope you guys understood that, and I hope you guys could take this towards your own life, because truly, sometimes the message isn't as clear as it seems. That's all I have today. I may have sidetracked, but it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. Stoic Tang, peace out.